Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Welcome to your daily emergency update on Luna Classic. I know that sounds a little bit strange, but bear with me right now. I mean, Luna Classic has just been incredibly volatile. So I see this as a bit of an emergency update, but generally we'll talk about the current situation for Luna Classic. I think my analysis yesterday morning was pretty good. I mean, the thing is that what I said in the video is that I thought we saw quite a lot of top signals, and I think that's, and I still stand with that. I mean, we're trading lower than where we were trading back then. What you saw, for example, so this was yesterday, right? So what you saw is that the CVD, there were still longs coming in right here, but the price was not moving as high as those longs took it the day before, right? So you could actually see some spot selling, some absorption. But what I said in the video is that, okay, we can still spike up higher. If we break above 6.6 right here, then those longs will probably be rewarded, will spike up, and then we'll start to drop down, because you can also see right here that there was a massive divergence, for example, not only between the price and the open interest, so the price and the leverage, which usually means absorption, spot selling, or something along the lines. There's different things that basically do the same thing but have different names. And then you can also see the divergence with the funding rates. Funding rates were actually one of the main drivers that pushed the price up higher. As you can see, funding rates got very negative right here. When the price was still sitting at 3 cents, and that pushed the price up high, like that did a 2x, almost a 2.5x to the highs. But then the funding rate started to decrease, so that means that the longs are no longer being rewarded, longs are no longer being incentivized. So that's usually a top signal, which is also what happened. We started to top out right here, bearish divergences all over the way, volume dropping, and we broke down below. We dropped down to the yearly rolling VWAP, dropped down below that as expected, right? So that's what I mean. What I said yesterday is this. So I expected that spike up, but then afterwards, look, I did not expect us to spike up this much. But the general price action afterwards as well is what I did expect. Now, this morning, what I think is quite interesting is that we actually do have new leverage coming in. Okay, you can see this candle right here. That means longs being opened at a strong support level. We have a strong support level at 5.5 cents. The funding rates are also getting negative again, and the open interest is relatively flat. Look, I would never count out a crypto that has this type of momentum. Okay, that's just not a great thing to do. Whenever a crypto has negative funding rates and high volume, it's almost never a good decision to go against that. But I have to say that it's look, from a technical perspective, if you're looking at the funding rates, if you're looking at the open interest, like, yes, it is going in the right direction again, but it's definitely not at the same levels or at the right levels to expect a new rally. And from a structural perspective, we have a significant resistance level here between 6.4 and 6.6. So there definitely is a possibility, and that's what I'm meaning with don't count a crypto like this out. There is a possibility that we do this, but it's always better to wait for that confirmation, right? Something like this, you should only trade once we actually break above 6.5, 6.6. And at the moment, given all those top signals that we had, given the fact that we're losing momentum both from spot volume, but also from perpetual futures volume and from leverage, and the fact that we're nowhere close to breaking above 6.5 and 6.6, I think it's quite likely that we're going to test those levels. But I think it's more likely afterwards that we will push back down, and that will generally trend down to this level here at 5.2 and 5 cents. And then afterwards, I would actually say the most interesting level to keep an eye on is right here at 4.5 and 4.4. We have some general support indicators there, but that is also where the point of control is right here at 4.5 of the high volume price action we had back in October, which I think is quite relevant. So that is what I think is most likely and why on Luna Classic right now. I will keep you updated on this, so make sure to subscribe if you're interested in more Luna Classic updates, but that is it for now. So thank you for watching, take care, and bye.